Good nutrition for life. We know that our mothers and fathers contribute to our health and well-being by giving us the genetics that determine how easily we fight off illness as well as how tall we are and the color of our hair. But did you know that what your mother ate during her pregnancy can influence your health status later in life? There are a number of studies that show the importance of not only good health in a woman at the start of her pregnancy, but continuous good nutrition for the duration of a pregnancy and throughout lactation as well. Some of the studies include, women who smoke during pregnancy are more likely to have children who smoke. Science Daily November 29, 2006, overweight women who become pregnant increase the risk of complications during labor, delivery and birth defects. Science Daily January 26, 2010, children born to obese mothers have a higher risk of childhood or adult obesity themselves. Science Daily January 26, 2010, pregnant women who eat apples and fish during gestation may protect their children from asthma or allergies. Science Daily May 21, 2007, women who do not get enough folate levels in pregnancy may increase the risk of children with attention deficit hyperactivity problems. Science Daily October 28, 2009, the diet and nutrition of women during their childbearing years will influence the health of their developing fetus during pregnancy as well as throughout the child's entire lifetime. The diet can increase or decrease the risk of such chronic diseases as heart disease, diabetes, obesity, brittle bone disease, cancer, and some forms of mental illness. Source: Science Daily, March 19, 2009. The study that came up with these findings showed that a diet that was not balanced, had too many or too few calories or ignored important minerals, vitamins, or macronutrients could have long-term negative health effects. In addition to poor maternal diet, their babies were not being breastfed long enough and were being fed improper foods at the weaning stage, which also contributed to their poorer health status. All women, regardless of their weight at the time of their pregnancy, must make an effort to eat healthy and well-balanced diets so that their babies get the healthiest start possible. Gina is 32 and would like to have a baby soon. Looking at her family history is like looking through a medical journal, however, and she is worried about the health of her baby if she does become pregnant. So she and her husband agree to put the baby plans on hold for a year while they make changes in their diet and their lifestyles. Studies have shown that the diet and health of the prospective father is just as important as that of the mother, so Gina's husband, John, is going to join her in the healthier eating for the best health of their future offspring. They are also going to take inventory of the habits that they have which can impact their children for good and bad. For instance, John is a smoker, which can be problematic even though Gina is not. Both are fairly active, however, the doctor would like to see them both increase their activity level a little more. Gina and John will both start taking supplements, including a calcium and iron supplement for Gina because she is lacking in both and a protein supplement just to make sure that they have enough of this vital macronutrient in their diet before, during, and after the pregnancy. The supplement that they have selected is ProfectR, from Protica, which is easier for them to incorporate into their very busy lives. It comes in a plastic vial that they can take anywhere without needing to worry about refrigerating or storing it. It is heat stable. There are a number of fruit-based flavors and each single serving can be consumed in mere seconds. In less than 3 ounces, they get 25 grams of highly digestible protein but only 100 calories, 0 fat and 0 carbohydrates. In addition, ProfectR gives them 100% of the RDI of vitamin C and 10% of the vitamin B complex. Women need a minimum of 60 grams of protein during their pregnancy, with more needed if the woman is carrying twins. The protein is vital not only for the physical growth and development of the baby but for the placenta, amniotic tissue, and additional maternal tissues as well. A woman's blood volume increases up to 50% during her pregnancy, and protein is an important factor for making the new blood cells as well. The second and third trimester of the pregnancy is the period when the baby is growing the fastest, so protein needs are most important then. Increased protein needs continue after the baby is born if the woman is breastfeeding, when the need is for an additional 20 grams to help create the healthy and plentiful breast milk her baby needs. Source: Medio Consult Nutrition Services. There is no greater need for protein than in the first 6 months of life, when the baby will need 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. This need gradually decreases as the child grows, but there are different stages that increase the protein needs once again. For the baby, the increased protein is needed for brain and body development and to support the very rapid growth during this period. The better the diet is before pregnancy, the easier it will be to continue that healthy eating, which is important not only for the health of the developing baby but also the health and welfare of the mother during labor and delivery. The more obese the woman is, the more difficult that her delivery is going to possibly be. In addition, obese women are also less likely to have been exercising during their pregnancy, leaving her muscles less flexible and also increasing the trouble that she will have during the birth. Finally, a study showed that obese women were also less likely to have taken birthing classes and are emotionally, physically, and psychologically ill-prepared for the stress and physical exertion of childbirth. Source: AMA 2005. The less preparation that the woman had, the more likely she was to have tearing and to need a cesarean section and/or pain-relieving medications. Having a baby does not start with just the conception. It does not end when the child fights its way from its watery capsule to take its first screaming breath of air. The health and nutrition of the mother and father can influence the health of their babies, not only while in utero but for the rest of their lives as well. Childhood obesity is quickly becoming one of the most serious health conditions that children will face and increases their risk for a number of other conditions as well, including heart disease, diabetes, and cancers, diseases formerly believed to be only faced by adults.